Stephen Colbert asked the question that left Ivanka Trump speechless. Ivanka Trump thought she could handle anything, but then Stephen Colbert said, "The Trump family's secret ends here."
Okay, all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't hide who Dumpty humped with his friend. Now, there you go. There you go. You got it? Love the flying V. Even MAGA is demanding answers.
And the night took a turn nobody saw coming. The studio lights shone brightly, yet an undercurrent of expectation hummed just beneath the surface. Tonight was different. Tonight, the guest was Ivanka Trump, poised, composed, confident. She appeared with her signature grace, smiling, posture perfect, radiating calm. The audience clapped politely. Stephen rose, warm smile in place, opening with light conversation. Family, business, life after politics. Ivanka answered with precision, polished stories flowing effortlessly. The rhythm was smooth, the tone calm.
I love policy and impact. I hate politics. And unfortunately, the two are not separable. You know, there is a darkness to that world that I don't really want to welcome into mine.
On the surface, it seemed like just another interview. Yet beneath that calm, something stirred. Stephen watched closely, noting each subtle shift, slight flickers in posture, micro-expressions. Ivanka might have thought she controlled the narrative, but Stephen had a plan. The tension formed slowly, almost invisible to the audience, yet palpable for anyone paying attention. Every smile, every laugh was carefully measured. The conversation flowed. Ivanka spoke of business projects, family life, maintaining effortless poise. Yet the calm surface was about to shatter. Stephen's eyes hinted the easy part was over. Then quietly, he asked, "What do you say about the recent claim from Jasmine Crockett and Barack Obama suggesting Barron might actually be your son, not Melania's?" Time seemed to slow. The audience gasped. Ivanka's smile faltered, her composure flickering for a split second. She laughed lightly, attempting charm. "You've always loved wild stories, haven't you?" But Stephen didn't laugh. He stayed calm, neutral, unflinching. The silence stretched, heavy, deliberate, as if the walls themselves had leaned closer. Ivanka tried to steer back to safe ground. Family events, past experiences.
I want to tell you the story of a president who is fighting for you from dawn to midnight, when the cameras have left, the microphones are off, and the decisions really count.
But each effort felt slightly off. Her polished defenses were challenged. Her energy shifted subtly. The audience could feel it. She was no longer in control. For the first time, she faced a question that couldn't be answered with rehearsed words. Deciding to assert dominance, she finally snapped, "Maybe if you spent more time being funny and less time playing detective, you wouldn't be the only late-night host people forget exists." The words cut sharply. The audience gasped again, not at the claim, but at the audacity. Stephen's warmth vanished, replaced by a precise, cold stillness. The game had changed. He reached under his desk and produced a folder, its movement deliberate. The audience leaned forward. "The Trump family secret ends here," he said calmly, opening it to reveal blurred but suggestive documents, messages, and photographs on the screen behind him. The air felt charged, almost electric, as if it had gained weight. Ivanka froze. Her polished composure cracked. For the first time, fear and uncertainty flickered in her eyes. The silence was electric. No laughter, no applause, only the weight of anticipation. Even the soft hum of cameras seemed to vanish. Stephen's quiet, controlled presence dominated the room. Ivanka realized the night had slipped from her control. Her instincts to charm, deflect, or joke were useless against his calculated reveal. Every subtle gesture, every glance from Stephen amplified the pressure, a masterclass in anticipation. The audience absorbed the tension, knowing something unprecedented had occurred. Finally, Ivanka whispered to her assistant and walked toward the exit. Deliberate steps, head held high, yet visibly unsettled. Her mind raced. Every option, every comeback, every ounce of composure she had trained for, now stretched thin under the weight of the silent confrontation. She didn't look back. The audience remained motionless, suspended in disbelief. Stephen folded the folder, his gaze sweeping the room before settling in quiet contemplation. "That's all the time we have tonight," he said. Ordinary words now heavy with meaning. The reveal had changed everything. The calm, polished interview was gone. Ivanka had been tested, challenged, and momentarily unseated from the control she had wielded so effortlessly. Every subtle movement, every flicker of expression, every heartbeat amplified the tension. The audience understood without words. This wasn't a playful exchange. It was a rare moment of power, anticipation, and psychological precision, and one side had clearly lost, if only for a moment. The storm had passed for now, but the ripples would linger far beyond the studio, leaving a memory of a confrontation where preparation met unpredictability.